Okay, so this is all about my 30-day challenge part 2. So we did it the first time around. It was lots of fun for those that
Oh, hi
participated.
everyone.
Hi everyone. Hi everybody. I keep being told I need manners.
Oh my gosh, your manners, babe.
Okay, so this is about this because people don't want to watch long videos. They want us to get to the point very quickly. Okay, so we're doing another 30-day challenge. And that's really exciting, sort of, I think.
I don't know so much.
Yeah,
so I have the spousal tips, okay,
Yeah.
for all of you.
No, because doing a 30-day challenge it's
a
very
commitment.
it's like I thought I can do it. It was hard. Those 30 days were very hard because it's hard from a dietary perspective. It's hard from a sleep perspective. It's hard from a you're redoing
On your family perspective.
Yeah, all especially the first week.
But
when
you
you're
really
doing
got into it and you really started enjoying it
Yeah, I
towards the
loved it.
end. You're like, I love this new life. And then we went away and
Yeah.
kind of, yes, that all fell by the wayside. But you're actually craving to get back into
Yeah,
that routine
totally,
because of
totally.
the hyper productivity that you kind of experienced. You're like, I want to feel like that every day. It's kind of
It's quite
addictive.
incredible when you do this 30-day challenge. I mean, week 1 hard, week 2 harder, and then like week 3 and 4 it becomes easier. But what's amazing about the entire experience is how productive you become. I mean, literally from 6 a.m. to probably 3 p.m. you are incredibly. I mean, the amount of things I could do simultaneously. And what's really cool is your mindset. Your mindset's so positive. You always think
You game
about
for everything.
You game for
Yeah.
everything, and you lose your like depressive state in a way where
shame,
you're just always on a high. So we're doing it again. And
Yes,
I want to
but,
do this again.
but better. We learned a lot.
Yeah,
And
we learned
we
a
listened to our clients. We got lots of feedback. So many happy clients doing it, saying, oh, can we do this next time? Can you include a bit of this? So we did listen, took notes the whole way through. And we thought, let's do it again because it's definitely a little bit lighter, a bit hotter. Okay, maybe not today, but from here on out, it's definitely going to get a little bit easier to get up.
Yeah, that's right, because it won't be as dark.
Yeah,
So
it'll
let's get to
be
let's get to the
helpful.
details quickly.
Okay,
The
when does it
date-
start?
The 25th of September we start.
There we go.
Okay, so that's like a couple of weeks from
It's on
now.
a Wednesday.
So for those of you who've never done it and you're looking at this the first time, get your rebounder. That's enough time for us to get your rebounder to you if you don't have one. It's the 25th of September. We'll go all the way to the 24th or the 25th of October.
Yeah.
And every day, 7 days a week.
And it stops just before half term. So I think the half term's on that Thursday, the 26th, I think it
for
is.
the private schools, yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of the 3-term schools in Gauteng.
Yeah.
So the last workout will be on that Thursday when the schools break up. And so we thought that's a good time. Plus, we're starting on a Wednesday, not on a Monday, okay? Because it's just, let's kind of smash that whole thing
Yeah.
that things need to start on a Monday. And we are giving you more than enough time, just under 2 weeks, to get your ducks in a row. So you can get your mindset right and you can get your support system in place. You
Yeah.
can convince your spouse to do this with you. You've got some time for that. Get your rebound if you don't have one. So there's enough time to be organized, and we start on that Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. So weekdays is 5 a.m. I say we, like I'm going to do this
Yeah,
every
no,
day.
this is my challenge. And you're going
And-
it's 5 a.m.
Yes,
on weekdays.
okay, and then
on
weekends?
weekends it's 7 a.m.
Okay.
At 7 a.m. But some people have said that we should also make it 5
No,
a.m. on
please
weekend.
no.
Okay, I won't. Okay, so it just means Friday nights and Saturday nights is really early too. But I mean, it's a big challenge because you have to fix your sleep. You got to go to. It's incredible. It sounds like a 30-day challenge. You're just going to do it. No. And what I like about this challenge is, I think the timing's right. So if you do this into October, it sets you up for December, right? October, November, December. And I just think if you're looking for transformation, kickstart, if you're looking to just change things up, it's into Q4 and you're hitting December and your best form and the fittest you've ever been, etc., this is probably what you want to do. Some changes. We're going to do some really cool things. This time we are actually going to include some dietary inputs and some eating
For those that are
program stuff.
keen,
For
some
those of
people
you
might
who-
already be eating well, and that's
Yeah.
cool. You might be on a Kali intervention program or DNA program. So for those that are just feeling like they'd love, because they're already in this good positive mindset and they're making these changes, starting their day well, and now they want to eat right and they just want to clean up shop, especially after winter, then we've got something called Spoon Fed with Med. So it's a 4 weeks, so it's 30 days, eating program that's Mediterranean style. So if you want to go more chickpeas, plant-based, you can, but if you want to include some lean meats, chicken, fish, you can. And it's a menu plan for 4 weeks, 4 different weeks. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. So it's mapped out for you. You can print it out and you can stick it on the fridge, and it's got everything that you have to eat for every day for the full 4 weeks, and then recipes to go with it, and an eating out guide, if you're traveling
got all the
guide.
details in
It's very thorough.
Yeah.
Tamsin and Carly did it together.
So we're doing that
yeah.
for 50% off. So we're going to
Yeah.
generate a discount code. Look in the comments, or not in the comments, look in the text below this post, and also the page, they will link through to it. So it'll be on there. So we'll have a discount of 50%, spoon-fed with men. What we're also going to do on this one which I thought was missing in the first 30-day challenge. You know, it's so nice doing this 30-day challenge now because I'm prepared. I know what I'm getting myself into. I know kind of the routine, so I can think things through a little bit more. So we huddled as a team and said, okay, spoon-fed with Med, 50% off, but we're also going to have a WhatsApp group. So we're going to create a WhatsApp group, and it will be a support structure for those that want to be a part of this 30-day challenge. And we'll keep you kind of accountable. So if you don't show up, we'll know that you didn't show up, etc.
Like, where were you? Like, you can tag that person. I didn't see your face today.
Yeah,
It's just a nice way to support each other, share recipe ideas, a nice quote for the day. Staf can also take a photo of that day's read and stick it in there. So if you are a regular, you can have access to the group. If we don't see your face for 7 days, you will be removed from that group. It's a privilege to be in there.
I don't know. So I'm going to be like overseeing the group. We won't be as like
no, I'm just kidding, but I'm saying you need to earn. You need to earn your right to be in that group because we're adding lots of value for free.
There will be a lot of value in that. And all of this is for free. There's like no cost to it. So then, so WhatsApp group, another thing that we're going to add in is we're going to create a beautiful little PDF. And that PDF will be a 30-day countdown with milestones and little encouragements and, you know, just inspiration along the way. And I'll do, you know, what we do on here, just for those of you that don't even know.
For printing. You can
for
print
printing.
it and stick it on
download
your...
it and print it.
Yeah, on your fridge or whatever, like at your desk. And then as you finish the workout, you can tick and there'll be cute little emojis and affirmations. And it'll be really nice to see that, you know, that 30 days up front, like tick 1, and then you get tick 15, like halfway mark, you know, 1 more week to go. It just gives you that sense of pride because you did it, you know.
Yeah. So that's coming. So it'll be downloadable. And then another thing that we're doing is what? I have to look at my phone.
No, I'll remember because I have really good brain function. Okay? Is the fact that for the last 30-day challenge, we just chose my workouts because they were just hits, pretty much hit training for the entire time. I was getting bored of seeing my face every day. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to mix it up. Lots of different instructors, different styles of rebounding classes. So sometimes sculpt, sometimes flow grit, sometimes hits, sometimes one of Brad's, Jono Swift's, you name it. We're going to chuck in all the trainers there and keep you on your toes.
We're doing Staf too.
Because we want you to see how diverse this modality is, how well-rounded it is, that there are lots of really talented instructors that offer a different spin on it. You will not get bored, and it's a nice way to kind of keep your muscles guessing, keep your body progressing. You're not going to hit a sort of a mental, physical block in your body because you are so like encouraged, motivated, and challenged by all this new stuff. So we're going to keep it a bit more interesting on the workout side.
So we're going to have a diversity of trainers. And just for you, some of you may be watching this and thinking like, what's this challenge? Because you've never seen it. We're speaking of everyone else. So what it is, you wake up at 5 a.m.
Well, 4:30.
No, you wake up at 4:30 or 4 a.m., like 4:15 a.m., and you prepare yourself to start the workout at 5 a.m. The workout is simple. We're going to publish out a Zoom link. On the dates, it will be the exact Zoom link that I go live on 5 a.m. every day that we do this. And you just dial into the Zoom link. It's as simple as that. It's not highly curated or anything. And like I said, it's no cost to you. And you connect and we chat before we start. And I always do a reading of some kind, either before or after. And then we actually do the workout together. And then we talk a little bit at the end. That's it. You can keep your camera off if you want. You can but at least there's this communal effect that happens where you start seeing people all the time that show up, and so that's what we'll be doing. Okay.
And it's between 52 minutes. Let's just say the shortest one's about 52 minutes, and then the longest one will be like an hour, 2 minutes. You know, something around there. So you're kind of starting at 5 sharp. Staf's good with his time management, and then by 6:05 it's done. Okay, so you've got enough time.
Okay, 2 additional things associated with it, and you forgot this. Lisa's going to be doing.
Talk about that.
Oh, you're going to know. Okay, so Lisa, once a week, she'll be joining the sessions, but we won't be streaming a workout like she just described. She will actually do a workout for me in person with you folks watching on the Zoom. So
you and I will both be doing it.
Yeah, so we'll both be doing it. I'll follow her, and then we'll just have the camera on her during the Zoom session throughout. So that's pretty cool. So one live session with Lisa.
And I want to incorporate into that a little lesson, so a little mini workshop. So today I'm going to teach you X, or I'm going to teach you Y, or whatever. And it'll be a 5 to 10 minute lesson. I'll probably end up doing it on the weekend because we've got a bit more time. Then everyone's rushing to work, rushing to wake up the kids. And it'll be the live with us in our home, and then the little lesson attached to it. So that after the 30 days, you've had like 4 little mini workshops. So that class might be an hour 10, hour 15.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then I think 2 additional things just in ending is number 1 is the in-body scale. We suggest that you do an in-body scale test before you start the challenge, as close as you can to the day that we start. We're going to have the in-body scale at the studio on
It's from the 25th.
from the 25th.
Yeah, from the day we start.
So if you are in Johannesburg and you pop around to the Bounty studio and actually go do your in-body scale test there, it's for free for those of you that can make it. We'll make sure that there's someone there that can set it up for you. How you actually book to go and do that, we'll have on the page that we're going to link through. So all of this information will be on there. The last thing is the equipment. I get this all the time. You guys are never clear on what equipment's required for it. So what we're going to do on the page that you link through, we'll have a detailed unpacking of what equipment. And it's kind of the hit kit. It's your weighted bars, it's your ankle weights, it's your long bands, your short bands.
It's probably one or two
1 kg
extra
weights.
things though, just
Okay.
because we will be doing
Like
sculpts and
halos and
stuff.
stuff, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe a halo or like a sculpt band.
Okay.
You know, something, maybe
We'll
two more
list
things.
it. We'll list it on the page, all the equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to be
And then you
on
can
a,
do the in-body at the end, because we'll get the
Yes.
in-body back to the studio at the end of the 30 days for a few days. So those that did do it at the beginning, if you're keen to see like the stats, like Staf showed the last time, visceral
Right,
fat,
let's
muscle
look at
mass,
this.
body fat, how has body changed in 30 days.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do the test after and then compare your report, which would be really cool.
Yeah, it's an incredible
Yeah.
thing. So look, we're throwing in a lot. We're putting a lot more effort in, and we hope to not. I don't care about the amount of people that show up. I really don't, because I do it for me. And Lisa's just encouraging us to kind of open it up so it's more communal and it's more of a sharing thing than it's just a Stafford doing a 30-day challenge thing. So it is very personal to me. And it's my personal thing that I'm sharing with you. So if you do come along, make the commitment, look at the equipment listing, get yourself a proper rebounder. Okay, I don't want to see anyone doing the challenge on the spring rebounder. You can.
You're fired.
No, you can do it on the spring. It's just like, get a bungee. It's better. We don't want to hear squeaking noises while you're jumping. Yeah, so get the
And then
proper
last thing,
equipment.
spousal advice.
Yeah.
Try and take your partner along with you
Yeah,
for the journey.
true.
If you can, get a second rebound, or if you've got to, great, lucky you. Try, because I didn't plan on doing that. I train every day anyway, just different times, different class times. But I landed up being very influenced by Staf. Like the time that he was going to bed, I needed, the lights needed to be off in the room.
Yep.
Dinner shifted earlier, getting up was earlier. I couldn't just do whatever I wanted. I had to be very conscious of the fact that this human being in my room, in my space, had a completely different time zone to me.
Yep.
And it affected my life. So I got on board with it. I also ate dinner early. I also went to bed early. I got up early. Sometimes I just got up early and started work. Prepped my day, did my gratitude work, and I didn't train because later that day I had a strong workout or a class planned already, so I didn't want to overtrain. And I actually did that in the beginning. The first 10 days I was doing the classes with him and still doing my classes, and my body was really tired. So there were many days I didn't do it, but I got up anyway. If you're doing it on your own, you're going to find it really hard because your whole family will be on a different time to you, and that might be a big like a friction factor for your household. So try and get your other half or the person you live with, or at least one member in your family, to do it with you, so that there's something that you have in common and you get excited together, and you get the rebounders out the night before, and you get the laptop charged, and there's like something that's exciting happening in your home. It's nice to share that versus doing it on your
True.
alone. It's just not the same.
Don't underestimate it. It's a big commitment. But the nice thing is, because you start at 5 a.m., you can pretty much do it anywhere. It's on Zoom. And if you're traveling, get yourself one of our foldable rebounder options and take your rebounder with you. So yeah, you can do it anywhere. It's on Zoom. Get all the equipment, and you're good to go. And hopefully it'll do for you what it did for me. It was incredible. I shared my results the last time. I think we'll put some of that on the page. We'll actually do the results, the pre and post results. It was quite incredible. I mean, I gained almost 1 kg of muscle, and I lost a lot of weight, which is
body fat.
And that was incredible just to see in 30 days.
But visceral fat was massive. Like
But
you
you
lost
know-
an entire point of visceral fat.
But you know what?
in
It's
30
not
days.
actually about that. What I benefited most wasn't that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how I felt. I'd never felt. Never. That's because we've done it before in some ways or form, etc. But just you have so much more control. And I must be honest, from a mental acuity perspective, from a mental health perspective, if you're depressed right now and you're down and the year's been long and you feel burnt out and you know those feelings, or you're just dealing with a lot of trauma, you're dealing with a lot of stuff. People are always dealing with so much stuff. All of you do this 30-day challenge. It's incredible how much it allows you to put back onto your shoulders. So if you're going through a traumatic time and you're thinking, no, maybe late, don't. do it now. And yes, it is hard. It is hard, but now...
But it's a lot easier to do it in a community. Like, you've probably read or seen the book Atomic Habits or the 5 AM Club, you know, all of these books, and you think, oh, that's my dream, is to be able to do that. But it's quite hard to do it on your own.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to share the load and to do it in a communal group where everybody kind of feels the same way, like, gosh, that was hard, or really struggling with sleep, and we can maybe give you some advice in the group on some sleep aids, etc. So, yeah, anyway, we need to stop the video.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see a lot of new faces as well as some of the old faces back again for some more.
Yeah.
Maybe you missed it the last few weeks. I know
Yes.
Staf did. And we'll see you online, everyone. Okay.
25th of September. And remember, click on the link. We'll put in the link tree on Instagram, on Facebook. We'll click through to it. And on that page will be everything. The PDF download, the times, the Zoom link. What do I need? Equipment, etc. I'll try and put as much as possible on that page. And how do you participate? How will you be part of the WhatsApp group? How will you know, etc.? We're trying to kind of figure that out. I'm thinking I'll put my email address on there, and then you'll just mail me, and then I'll add you to the WhatsApp group, because it'll be my number on there, and I'll manage that WhatsApp
They can just send
group.
it to Cara or something.
No, not
or
yet.
The studio
We'll figure it
phone.
out. We'll
We'll figure it out.
We'll
Anyway,
figure it out.
yes. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Mwah.
Bye.